stroke. Tumefika ile umri ambao tunashindwa kutembea. Hiyo ni ulemavu ama sio ulemavu? Kwa hivyo tusidharau watu wenye watoto ama watu ambao wana ulemavu aina moja ama nyingine. Kwa hivyo leo kikao kama hiki pia ni cha kujisomesha, ni cha kujipa nguvu, ni cha kujua kuwa Mungu anaweza kukutendea wema. Sasa Boni ataendelea kufanya kazi yake, pia anatupanga, anatuingiza. Hebu niambie kama sikuwa na mtu mwingine wakati huyu si amenisaidia. Wale ambao wanajiweza hapa na wajui kusoma watanisaidia kweli? Kwa hivyo ndio tunafanya education assessment kama KISE. Inaitwa educational assessment. Uambiwe huyu mtoto wako anaweza kusoma na ataenda shule fulani. Sawa? Siaende akafanya kazi sahihi. Na hasa msimpigie makofi mfanye hivi. Atupigangi makofi, tunafanyaga hivi. Unaona vile amefurahi? Sawa, mkipiga makofi simojua hata sikia. Kwa hivyo makofi, mkienda kwa kiwanja ambapo kuna watu hawasikii, msipige makofi, mfanye aje? Hata atasema aje, kumbe mnajua vile mimi najua. Haya, asanteni na tuendelee kupanga mstari, tutawasaidia. Na kama una maswali, utaniuliza ama uniulize, tutawasaidia. Asante sana. Waambie thank you, watufunze kitu kimoja. Tunasema thank you. Hivi thank you. Haya semeni thank you. Mwambieni thank you. Si tumejifunza? Na tumejifunza hello. Ukisema naye tu mwambie hello, ana smile. Haya sema hello. Hivi hello. Si ndio? Unaona hello. Alafu thank you. Si umeona? Haya tusemeni hello. Mbona mna ulemavu mnashindwa kwa nini? Haya tusemeni hello. Alafu mwambieni thank you. Hivi thank you. Haya.
Agency for Disability and Development in Africa, in short, ADDA. One, we promote inclusive education, training, and linkages to employment. We also promote inclusion in community services, where we form alliances and partnerships. And we team up with organizations that are doing work in development work, where we show them how inclusion takes place. We start with assessing, find out the gaps that they have, then we show them how it is done. And whenever they have programs, we show them how people with disabilities and all types of disabilities can be included. And the third area is where we promote inclusion through humanitarian services, disasters and the rest. And the fourth focus area is where we promote, we encourage research and development within our work. And research is a key thing in our work because people with disabilities have many challenges. Service providers are very ignorant on how to include. So what we do is that we put them together, we look at the challenges and develop solutions together. As I said, in our first focus area where we promote inclusive education and training, in Machakos County, we are promoting or encouraging learners with disabilities in Machakos County to go to school with other learners. And we managed to get a 3-year funding that is funded by CBM, Christopher Blind Mission, or Christian Blind Mission, CBM in short, with funding from BMZ. BMZ funding comes from the German government.
Mwala DB is a mixed school. It is a boarding and day primary school. And in, the activity that mostly goes on here is teaching. We have a number of learners, both boys and girls, whom we train, whom we educate, so that they may be able and be leaders of tomorrow. First, we want to thank this organization, ANTA. We got this information from our head teacher, Mr. Augustus. And when we had our last BOM meeting, we embraced the idea because we know through this organization and through this project and this program, that is, we as school, we are going to grow up, even the community. And as I have understood today, as I have seen, we have so many disability children in the community. We are around even from far. And through this program, many children, many learners will have the chance, the opportunity to be here to learn so that they may gain what they should gain in as they grow up.
There's a lot that has been planned within the project, and the starting point is conducting assessment within those schools and then training teachers to understand how to handle these learners with disabilities, and specifically children with disabilities, and then to also find out around the learners what their needs are. And today's function is basically around that. Because as we say that these learners may need to go to mainstream schools, we need to find out the extent of their medical condition. We need to find out the interventions for them to be attended to before they get to those schools. And we've worked out a program that will encourage learners with disabilities to attend regular schools. And in most cases, the starting point is assessing the situation in those schools. In Machakos County, we've targeted 36 schools, 4 schools in every sub-counties. Machakos County has 9 sub-counties. And in these schools, learners with disabilities within those communities are encouraged to get to those schools.
We are great, and the BOM great to host and to have this program in our school, because the school has all what it takes to be given. We have resource of water. We are just near to level 4 hospital. So we have the opportunity to accommodate this issue. The parents, the community are eager to have this program within our school.
First of all, one of the KISE mandate is to conduct functional educational assessment and other interventions, including outreaches. So this one today is one of the outreach services that we carry out by moving from our center in KISE to other places outside KISE to take services nearer to the people. And seeing by the outcome, or the children are so many, that's why we came with our national assessment track, which is equipped with therapy facilities. It is also equipped with auditory facility, whereby we carry out the audiology services, and therefore we feel that we have brought services right to the people so that they can also benefit. The non-governmental organization which has organized this activity, and they have brought us in to come and work together. This is a very great collaboration, and we need to encourage everybody who is of the same like mind to come together, bring resources together, and at the end of it, we are going to achieve much for these children.
We started by talking about integrated. Then we are talking about inclusion, okay? And, you know, this was an elephant in the house, in that initially, students and the pupils were not interacting freely with the so-called the normal caliber of the learners. And sometimes we could see parents hiding these very needy, ready pupils who are ready to go to school, and they were being hidden in homes. Why? Because of an unknown. When I came, The first figure that I heard from one of the participants is a figure of 540 participants coming today after the assessment and the placement. Number one, we shall be having an increase in terms of enrollment in primary schools, pengine in secondary schools. Why? Because there are those who are out without going to schools, and they will be going to school from next week. We shall be having students who have the knowledge about their rights. It is my wish and will that as we progress, all the schools in Machakos County, may it be a secondary school, and I give this as a promise, that all the 374 public secondary schools in Machakos, where I will be reaching out, I will be talking about the disability points being included. Any accessibility problems that we see for disability will be stamped out.